Okay, there we go. I'm just waiting for Twitch to update the title. There we go, updated. Alrighty, so as I said yesterday, or I posted yesterday, earlier this morning, however you want to look at it, I'm going to start a Oda campaign in Shogun 2. I'm going to be looking back periodically to try to do some chat, but I don't have a chat overlay, so if I don't see your question right away or anything, it's not because I'm not interested in what you have to say, it's because I'm quite literally unable to see it. Alright, now I could consider playing this on Legendary, but that enables Iron Man mode, which I'm not necessarily opposed to, but if something happens to a save, there are no more autosaves to go back and get it, and then suddenly the campaign could become a problem, and I don't want to have to deal with it, so I'm just going to put it up at very hard. Long campaign 40, or just go for full-on domination. Might as well take over all Japan. The peasant, well, not necessarily uprising, because, again, headed by a noble family, but the, I guess, faux peasant uprising of Japan. But anyway, let's just go ahead and get into it. And since this is my first Shogun 2 video, I'm going to go ahead and let the intro video play. Of which I will not talk during, so you can actually hear the sound of. But for this loading bar, I'm just fine talking. No real voices to go on top of there. And this loading bar is taking a little bit longer than I would have expected. But anyway, Shogun 2, old game, has some...
1545. This is Sengoku Jidai, the age of the country at war. For 200 years, the Ashikaga shoguns have ruled from Kyoto. Splendor and power were theirs. Now, the overmighty clans no longer obey. The time has come for a new warlord to become Shogun. But who will be victorious? Oda lands are always provided for our people. Our enemies are many and various. They threaten our borders and look for any weakness. Others may covet titles. Ashigaru, common spearmen, are the bedrock of Oda might. All know us. The commanders of 1,000 spears. It is an honor to lead such a men. Our generals are battle-scarred veterans of a righteous strength. Isha Mountain, the war god has awoken. Now is the time to defeat our enemies. All will bow to the Oda clan. We wait no longer. Destiny calls. We are the Oda. These are trying times for our clan. Not only are we at war on two fronts, but we are caught in the grips of civil strife. The infighting threatening to tear our clan apart from within. Kyoto should prove less bothersome to overcome, as whilst their daimyo is manipulative to say the least, his forces are far less capable than the combined might of the Imagawa and Tokugawa. While making war on the third front is ill-advised, neutral Ise province to the west is known for its strong religious tradition and provision of fine monks for service both on and off the battlefield. However, with power and influence will surely come the ire of Kyoto. And should the shogun feel threatened, he will rally his subjects against us. In that event, we must be prepared to fend off all who would attack us, no matter from where that threat emerges. If the shogun wishes to halt our expansion, let him come here. Reckon with us himself.
Alrighty.
If our daimyo is to become shogun, military ruler of
Alright.
all Japan,
Becoming shogun basically means taking Kyoto province and holding it for a year. And then you get named shogun, which gives you some honor and all that, and makes everyone hate you. Because why do they want you to be shogun when they could be shogun? There's Oda Nobuhide, the leader of my family, and Takayama Muneyori. There we go. In general, my heir is 12. He'll probably come of age in this campaign, but not quite yet. Alright, so, first steps first. Your family. You have, your daimyo, and then you have heirs. If you don't have an heir and you adopt a general into your family, they become an heir. But if you have an underaged heir, they won't become. And adopting increases their loyalty by 1. There we go, you see, adopted into the family. And so therefore they are less likely to succumb to enemy agents on the battlefield who will try to lure them away from me. Now, I would not have done this if I had other sons of age, because if they are of age, they get upset because you adopted someone else, which means there's now more competition, so they become less loyal. The same thing with generals. As you get more generals, pre-existing generals are like, now great, I have to deal with these new guys. So adopting him here early meant I took no loyalty penalty on anyone, got a loyalty, and if I recruit a new general, it's not going to make him unhappy. So that's why I did that. Alright. So, Oda. They are masters of Ashigaru. Now, samurai ranked units are supposed to be above Ashigaru units, but not because even the clan I'm playing, but because Yari Ashigaru have this ability called Yari Wall, where they become absolutely fantastic, and if Yari Samurai try to attack a Yari Ashigaru in Yari Wall, the Yari Ashigaru wins. Even though this is supposed to be a better unit than this. And these Yari Samurai don't get Yari Wall. So they're weak, but they're useful early on because I need units. Alright, a Yari Drill Yard. I need that at some point, but not now. What I need now more is income building. So that's going to be destroyed. We're going to go ahead and upgrade my farms because that'll give me more food. The maximum, your castle, increasing the size of your castle means you use more food, and I want just the improved irrigation, more income. Kind of want to upgrade the roads here, although the port would do more for growth. Recruit. I need to choose my technology. There are 2 trees. There's the military tree. I want to get to heaven and earth pretty quickly because that lets me get the encampment, because the encampment plus the Yari drill yard essentially gets you the Oda long Yari Ashigaru, because if you thought Yari Ashigaru beating, you know, other melee units was fun, wait till you get long Yari Ashigaru, thus giving rise to the phrase Yari Amazing. That's still the regular ones, by the way, but moving through this way, getting the ability to get a market, and follow that by reduced upkeep and then the race exchange is going to be far more just valuable for me. So we're going to do that. Alright. So we've got that. Alright. Going and running and crushing that that province, so I'll only have to deal with the people down here. Probably be good. Let me see. How can I do this? Like so. I don't know if they will be able to. They are now. Possibly. So I'm going to run this general here. Oh, they run away. Boo. Alright. God, they could run away. Alright. Well. Still worth going and crushing this rebellion. I could auto-resolve this and win, but, you know, what's the point of doing that? Technically we have slightly better archery than them, but no, I don't want to do drop-in player. There we go. Let's see what this... Oda versus Oda. Nothing like a bit of fratricide to get your campaign going. Alright. This would be lovely as defensive, because I get to start on a wooded hill in that case, but what I'm going to do here is, since I've kind of got that wooded area to move through right here, I'm going to kind of deploy up here, then kind of advance this way, then hopefully I can get my archers in range like up on that small rise there and fire into them and force them to basically come into me and turn an aggressive battle into a defensive battle, because Yari Ashigaru and Yari Wall aren't very good at charging forward. They're very good at staying in place and not letting anything get through them. Let me finish loading, and then I will do a quick comment check, because if you're just joining me and haven't heard earlier, I do want to hear your comments, but I don't have the ability to respond since I don't see your text right away. And thank you, Rahi. It's always good to see you, and thank you for the follow, Rahi. Alrighty. There's no one else out there, so it's just Rahi, who I am very appreciative of. We are off-world buddies. Alright, here we go. Now let me start my deployment here. I chose dry conditions because I don't really want any effects on my units. Rain wouldn't be that helpful. It would make my archers weaker since I'm trying to hide in the forest and get that advantage. That would hurt that. Fog would again hurt my visibility, and that hurts me as an attacking player. So let's go here. Okay, so they're over there. So the units that you see in there are hidden. And if I run, they're going to become unhidden. But if I just move them forward at a walk, I meant to select more units than that. Okay. They'll stay hidden. And that way, the opponent won't know where I am, and they might advance towards me. Ooh. Now that would be a very cunning plan for them to go up onto this hill where I'll have trouble getting them. But I don't know if they're actually planning to come up on that hill or they're using that as a byway, because essentially all they see are my general units. So they might be thinking, oh, I can just do that. However, if they're going to stay up there, I'm going to have to realign my tactics. Let's see here. Let's go ahead and put those people there, those people there, those people there. Let's go ahead on lots of speed, because sometimes this is just what you need to do. To get everything moving. It's not worthwhile for me to run my units. It'll make them tired. And what I'm going to try to do, I think, is try to bait them a little bit. So what I'll do is I'm going to slide this guy here, come back to normal speed, put these guys here, these guys here, and I'm going to use them as kind of a defensive kind of unit to back up these guys. I'm going to bring them out there, bring my regular general right there, my subsidiary general over there to give morale boosts, and splitting my forces like this will probably lead them to angle multiple ways, but they only have one archer unit. So if I can just beat this unit up with archery without having to fight it in melee, I will do much better. And now they're deploying that unit. Okay, deploy very quickly. You all. I'm going to activate your rapid advance ability and just tell you to run right into them. These guys will run right there. You back up to get away from them. And might as well inspire my... And now they are just utterly hopeless, falling apart here. Because the AI doesn't know how to deal with this. And they have broken. Bring these guys back. Stop your auto firing. Why don't... Oh, because those are those guys. Alright, you guys fall back, fall back. Don't take arrow damage. You all just quickly get here. Now you're going to do that. You still have rapid advance on. So we'll just quickly do that. Ooh. Firing at those guys. There we go. They're shaken. They'll probably rout soon. And once they rout, well, that just becomes the end of it for them. Because they're not having any sort of melee support come with them. Wavering, and now they're in melee. And very soon they're going to break. There we go. There these guys come. So you all just come back up there. You all come forward very quickly. Hop into Yari Wall. Okay. Yari that are in Yari Wall, even though they did significant damage. See, even this Great Guard, this very powerful cavalry, they're all just following. Let me hit the rally ability. Alright, and there they have completely routed. They're not coming back. That's it. Their morale is gone. I win. Since they already retreated, they will all not survive. They are too fatigued. Huzzah. First victory. Now, part of the reason their morale was so weak is that they didn't actually have a general there. Generals are by and of themselves fairly weak units, but they do give huge morale bonuses. So they essentially had a regular unit acting as a captain, which gives a small bonus, but nowhere near a general's bonus. They already retreated. Why are they being able to do this? Can you do this on your own? So, now, this unit there couldn't take them by themselves, but they get reinforcement value. And now the bar is so far in my favor. Generally, when the bar gets really in your favor, you will lose just units by letting the computer do it just because of its algorithm. So, see, no units lost there. Rebellion crushed. All is good. Alright, anything else that I can spend my money on? More diplomacy. Trade, I'm out with everyone else. I don't think I can do anything else, so I will end the turn. Oh, that would be a quick end to this campaign if they got in. They couldn't quite tack my base, but they got close. There we go. So my next, do they get another mission? Master of Sojutsu. Master Way of the Spear, so I don't have any time limit on that. Generals with no. So these guys will come in as reinforcements. Again, that battle bar is there, so I'm going to do a quick save, so in case something happens, it's still saved, and then we'll load another battle. Let's see how this... They have a very nice hill to deploy on. This is going to be a bit of a challenge. They won't retreat as easily as that rebellion did because they again have generals. I think my reinforcements are going to be coming from their rear, so I'm going to have flanking forces, but only 2 units in those flanking forces, so we're going to see how that goes. Dry works for me. Yep. That little blue arrow right there indicates that that's where they're coming from. Look, I can even deploy on this very nice hill. Still probably better off deploying on there since they're going to go for that hill. Ooh, wow. That Yari Sam has a bunch of experience, all those chevrons. Just indicate. Does it really matter that I'm set up good here? We're not going to be in combat right away. Yep, and they're moving forward. Alright. Okay. What I'm going to try to do here, rather than, because they're going to try to come off here and possibly attack me. Are they, or are they not? They have one, I suppose. Bunch of cav. I'm hoping to get these guys kind of. Okay. Y'all keep moving that way. Are they actually going to go for an aggressive move? I wouldn't think so. But you never know with the AI. It's just flat out unpredictable at times. Let's try to make my main force here look like more of a threat, which it is. Units are technically concealed. They're trying to redeploy themselves in such a way. You all go there. You go there. Their morale is low, which worries me slightly. Kind of makes me want to sneak a general around to them, which I can do. Oh man. Okay. Go there. They thought they were going to do something and then decided against it. Come towards my general. You know, he also has the ability to run. Go ahead and reform that way. Wall up. Wall up. Oh yes. AI stupidity. Sure, we'll take a few free shots at your general there. Didn't do too much good, but you know, it's the thought that counts. Apparently not that much. Okay, come out of wall there. Run you just in case the general gets any funny ideas. There we go. There they are on wall. Oh yes, that general did so well coming into Yari Wall. So taking out this general here. You know, sometimes all you do is need to take out one general at a time. Now they're starting to realize their folly. You all fire at those guys. More Yari Ashigaru. There these guys are. Yari Wall. This isn't going to go well for... And there goes The Yari wall is holding them very strongly. Alright. You are wall. You are wall. I'm just gonna run these guys kind of around here for morale boost. They're shaken. Now they're trying to run after me. That is not going to go well for them. Especially when I tell my entire force to go like that. So they're going to give up the high ground? That seems very foolish. Actually, no. Normally I'd send my general and mounted units have advantage against range, but not like that. Okay. Got the wrong range units. That's the danger here. Let's get a rapid advance on those guys and just take them there. You all go quite like that. Oh, these are coming into the Yari Sam now. Oh well. These guys. Okay. Those guys are collapsing. Oh well. This did not go as well as hoped. We're just going to try to win it with that. These bow units really just need to get out of there. You just need to get out of there. So hopefully I can save the bow units.
Our general is in grave danger, my lord.
Yeah. We're just going to hope to mob them right here, because if we mob them, we have them. You are heavily damaged, but it's best you take that damage.
My lord, a glorious victory will soon be yours.
Now hopefully I can kill that general, because if I kill that general, everything just shatters. And we'll just end it there, I think. That should be pretty good. Sorry about that. Alrighty. Took many more losses than I want there, but all the units survived. One of the units is basically dead, though. Just go ahead and do that. Extra battle equals extra kill. No losses. There we go. This, I think I'm going to wait one more turn so I can buy Marketplace, because Metsukes are so good in terms of providing more income to your towns. Although, I could just start building the sake den. And then upgrade my let's see here. Plus 2 happiness, not that good. Ooh, honor, not that good later on, but as the first one, I'll take it because it'll make all my provinces happier, make my generals more loyal, and then of course, campaign movement speed. Because the faster you move on the campaign map, just the better life is. It really works that way. Oh, I've got to recruit. I'm going to recruit more spears. Now I can't upgrade that, so yeah, let me go ahead and put the sake den in. A ninja is useful too, in the way of chi. You give the turn after. Alright. Then hopefully I can take one more province. 1 or 2 more provinces this time. Gain here. I could split my generals up. I've got the one problem though, is I just do not know you here. That's not that developed. So if I take you, I'm gonna go run you here real quickly. Some minor losses. There we go. I will occupy that. No, there's that general. They are technically in rebellion. And here is another place I can start building up my province. This will probably be another economic province. It doesn't have bad soil. Oh. Probably gonna have to wait one more turn because I still need to keep recruiting. Especially because I have extra recruitment provinces. I can't recruit there. I need happiness there because resistance to invaders. Hold on, that shouldn't be. I think it's going to be that much. Let me go ahead and get that. It's because the castle's broken. And that's going to be fixed. Get a market.
We should discuss matters of mutual interest so that all may profit and flourish as a result.
Allies with the Hattori. Oh. Military alliance and that. Yeah. I think I'm going to take this early with them. Just because.
We should discuss matters of mutual interest so that all may profit
Let's
and
see.
flourish as a
They
result.
will pay me money. Okay, so that payment of 190 is really what they're going to give me. Before you said you oh my word. Alright, fine. We can wait a moment. I actually might be able to get more out of them. Namely because if I capture the province to the south, I get war horses, and war horses are valuable. Oh yeah. That attack's gonna go well for them. But they did make me put more money into my farm. So be it. Dead. Get dead. Repair. Hire a ninja. Ninjas are very useful for scouting and just going around and generally being a good pain in the tukish to other clans. Now I think they have built up some. Okay. This is going to go down. Yes, I got some free repression value because when they attacked me, I in effect crushed a rebellion. So, let's get there. You come here, back to my main force. One more unit can, so that's going to go to 0, that's going to keep falling. Slowly and slowly. Recruit more there. Let's just go ahead and recruit one there. Or recruit 2. Get 2 Ashigaru armies up running early. It's not a bad thing. They're cheaper for me than other people because, lo and behold, I am the Oda. Cheap. I guess I have to enter in the war on the side of ally, because if I break an alliance, I take major penalties, and that is not in my... the Imagawa have shown up. How unfortunate. See, how much does it cost to sabotage you? Yeah, I only deal with one army. Sabotage, so they're not going to be able to move next round, and that's a huge advantage to me. And it also gave me a bunch of ranks on my ninja. Really want to get the soil, really want to get that, but recruitment is the name of the game here. And very shortly that will reduce the upkeep cost. Next turn, equal fields would be nice. So would Way of this. Then I kind of want to start moving towards Heaven and Earth. I mean, that's just going to be valuable. Also, my bows are going to be better. Way of the Bow. Because even though I do get better Ashigaru units, including Bow Ashigaru on that crate, actually getting Samurai archers makes sense. Let me see here. End my turn. The Iki. If that monk is there, I'm going to have to kill him at some point because I don't want him converting my provinces. Oh, tons of Imagawa. Okay, yes, no, we're not going to be studying secret police. Do I get equal fields first? Spend another 7 turns. That would be really useful in terms of income. That army is no slouch. In a defensive siege, I definitely have them. I attack them there because I'm going to have considerably more archer units. So I could, let's see, chance to sabotage, chance to assassinate. I need you to be higher ranked. That's what I really need you to do. Alright, so let's go ahead and sabotage that army. Because that should get you a rank up. There we go. Now my ninja is better at his job. Ooh, critical success chance. I do like that. Sabotaging buildings. What we really want here is sabotaging armies. So I'm going to put 1 point there, then save the rest so when he gets to rank 3, I can dump 3 points into there, and he will be able to just stop armies in their tracks. Logistics. It is something very worthwhile. Command when defending. Accuracy for bow infantry. I'll just have to make sure I get you bows very shortly. Alright, so lots of repression coming from this. I really don't want to exempt anyone from taxation. Alright. I'm starting to need more money. A lot more money. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to recruit this Metsuke. The best uses for Metsuke are to stick them in your highest money-making towns and let them make you even more money. Because an army needs supplies, is basically how it goes. So I could attack this Imagawa force right here. I know exactly what their army composition is. I've got better archers and more archers than them. I've got more spears than them. I can essentially try to just pelt them with archers and just kill their units and make them run into my Yari wall. It could work. Then there's this force to come up behind it. Man. I definitely wanted to get into this town now, although I'm slightly upset they built a market there because they've got war horses there. So I want that to be more of a recruitment town than a money town, but it's only a market. I can destroy the building. It's simple enough. Choices, choices. Let's see. These guys are unfriendly with me. Do they want trade? No, that is unacceptable. The Takeda. I'd rather have the Takeda be friends than enemies with it, but they don't like me because they're allies with the Imagawa, who I'm at war with. I'm at war with way too many people. Let's see. Peace? Nope. Well, they've got way too many enemies. They might die very shortly. Let's see. Ooh. Their enemies are the Hojo, and the Hojo are going against them. The Imagawa like peace, but that is unacceptable to them. So if they've lost one province, this is probably their whole thing. Their whole move is to basically move on me. And if I get them here, that'll get them, and that'll basically become a race to how far this way I can get before the Hojo move that way. Maybe once the Imagawa are dead, I can ally with the Hojo, possibly the Takeda as well, since the Takeda are already here. Except that I've already made a peace agreement with them, so I'd have to come down through my trade partner this way. Maybe ally with the Hojo and not the Takeda. The Takeda are a pretty powerful clan with better horses. So if I just kind of move up through this way, it's not that valuable provinces, but they are defensive provinces. And then start moving that way, because the Iko-Iki, who I'm at war with, are up here. So if I just kind of work my way around to the Iko-Iki, either that or if I get an ally here, I'm allied with the Hattori. I just walk through Hattori lands, because we're military allies, so I can just do that. And just come up here and take these two provinces. And these two provinces are excellent because, one, they're fertile. Two, this one has a, I guess, lacquerworks resource, who, instead of just making tons of money by providing very good trade goods, you can make them into Fletchers, so they'll make very good archers. And then this hammer icon in here indicates that you're going to have a blacksmith there who will make either very good armor or weapons. And because I'm going to be playing defensive, because I'm going to be having lots of Yari Ashigaru just to stand in wall form, I'll want them to be better armored. So I can get these early, make them recruitment provinces, stamp out the Iko-Iki so I don't have to deal with their religion, and then just kind of fill myself in here, get to a good point where I'm kind of... It's hard to know where's a good hold point, because basically you need to try to figure out where your hold points are going to be when Realm Divide comes. And that's the hard part on starting in the middle of the map. There are many ways to go, but there are many ways for people to get to you. And the Hattori will betray me at that time, if not earlier, so I need to figure that out. So many options. But what I think I'm going to do is go ahead and... yeah. We are samurai. Even peasant samurai. Oh, and they're sticking around for it. Alright, well that's where I'm going to end it. I'm going to come back here with a battle next time. So, thank you all very much for watching this inaugural stream of my Shogun 2 campaign as the Oda. And I will see you all next time. And again, one last check on questions. Yes, I do control, well, I don't know how traditional you put it, because these are all peasant warriors pressed into service, not samurai by definition, but yes, this is the Sen Goku Jidai, where you get the establishment of the shogunate that lasts until Japan, till the Meiji Restoration, basically, which is the Fall of the Samurai campaign. And if someone wants me to see me do a Fall of the Samurai campaign, that would also be a lot of fun to do as well. Technically, I also have the Rise of the Samurai, which goes kind of how the samurai class, the war that kind of founded the samurai class and tactics, and is a bit different, the Genpei war period, so that can also be fun. But anyway, thank you all very much for watching, and I hope to schedule a continuation of this stream soon. Thank you, and have a good day.